we got here? That's an oversized load. Yeah, it's one of these very heavy haul trailers. If you add them up, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, or 15 axles times 4 tires per axle. So what is that? 15, 45, 90 tires right there. So you hook up to a tractor, or hook a tractor up to it, there's another 10. So, you know, 100 tires. But you'd have a tractor up here, hook onto it, and then this little catbird or catwalk up here, that's controls, so they can control steering on this. So when they're going around a sharp turn, the tractor turns, you've got an operator up here, and way in the back they've got a catwalk back there with controls. They can steer the back axles. That way they can get around a fairly tight corner. But as you see, all the weight of the box comes up over this, I don't know, beam or I don't know what they call that. But the weight is transferred to here and then it's spread out over here to there. It's all, you know, all the weight is just distributed well. So anyway, they probably can't run on the weekend or don't have a permit ready yet, so they parked the trailer here and then took the tractor and went home or back to a hotel or whatnot. And when they unhook it, all these airbags, they let the air out of them, and they've got them sitting on blocks down here, so it takes most of the weight that's sitting on these blocks now, I would imagine. And anyway, that's a big trailer. Yep, we got somebody getting in the way. So I'll walk around the backside there and show you that little catwalk with the controls on it. Now you wouldn't be going down the highway with this, with somebody back here, but once you got somewhere and you need to make a really sharp, tight turn, all these hydraulic cylinders here, this one and this one back here, that will turn this Jeep, and it'll turn that Jeep, that set of axles. And this is a big hydraulic pump with a motor in there, and that all runs all these hydraulic lines, and you got controls up here. So you can step up right here and open the door, and here's all the controls right here. And they can turn these whichever way they need to negotiate the corner. So I pulled in here last night and saw this, and I thought, well, if it's still here in the morning, usually they come in at night, park, and then in the morning they come up here before sundown or sunup, because they're ready to roll right at sunup, because they're, at least here in Texas, they're not allowed to run at night. They have to run during the daytime hours. So I figured this ain't be gone, but it's still here. So I don't know, for whatever reason they're probably waiting until Monday or something. I don't know. Today's a Saturday. So anyway, thought that might be interesting. Morning, America. Well, I went inside, got coffee, and came back out, and the pilot car was sitting there behind that big side, the oversized load. So I went over and talked to them a little bit, and the reason they're not rolling yet is because the size of their unit is so big that they can't roll. It's not daylight to daylight to dark. It's 9 o'clock, because I guess their permit is 9 o'clock. The reason being is because of the size and the weight. He said they have to have a police escort. So we're just north of Houston, about 30 or 40 miles north of Houston in New Caney. And they said it's going down to Port of Houston to be put on a ship. And he said eventually it's going to be ended up in South Korea. It's an armature for a electric motor. That's a big electric motor. I suppose they could run a blender off of that one, I suppose. But I think the armature, is the center core, the main shaft with all the pieces, the piece that spins inside of an electric motor. I think that's what the armature is. Might be wrong on that. I don't know. Anyway, I got to looking at it, and I've always thought these trailers were made by a company called Kozad. Come on, guy, don't hurry up. You see truck coming, don't walk a little faster. Anyway, they used to be called made by a company called Kozad, but apparently this one here is made by a company called not Miller. Miller's the name of the trucking company. It's Miller Brothers Transfer. Nelson, right straight ahead. Let's see here. Yeah, right straight ahead, right where the flashing light is. Right below that, there's a little logo that says Nelson, and that's the company that makes the trailer. And Miller, that's the name of the trucking company. Anyway, over here's the guy I talked to, is that guy in a bright yellow shirt. And he says they're waiting, it's 8:30 now, they're waiting until 9 o'clock and they'll pull out on the highway. He said he's the one that runs the back control, and they'll, right now they're lifting it up and taking the wood blocks out from underneath it. And they're getting it ready, and I don't know if the driver showed up. The truck was over at the fuel island, and yeah, the truck is there. The truck is hooked up now, and so they'll be ready to roll here shortly. And I'm tempted to sit and wait and watch them pull out, you know, because I always see them going down the highway, but I never see them, you know, maneuvering and changing the steering and everything. So I don't know. But anyway, that guy in the bright yellow shirt and neon shirt, he's the guy that is running the controller in the back. I don't know what the other guy does. Maybe he's the pilot car driver. I'm not sure. But anyway, they're waiting on highway patrol to show up to do an escort. So I don't know if that'll be right at 9 o'clock or if they won't show up until 10 or whatever. I don't know. So, well, that's all I know about it. Like I said, they're storing all this stuff away, all these blocks, and, you know, putting things away, getting ready for rolling down the road. I just thought it'd be neat to share it with y'all. So I'm gonna pull out of here and show you the truck that pulls it. It's just a regular Kenworth. It's designed, you know, with all the right gearing and the transmission and the kind of suspension. See, it's got 10 tires plus the lift axle, so that's actually 14 tires. So going down the road, they'll have 104 tires on the ground going down the highway. So, a little bit more than your SUV. So, well, anyway, I'm gonna run down here and make my delivery. So we'll get back with you later. Bye.